Okay, hey guys, how are we doing? And welcome to the first episode of the Behind Closed Doors podcast. And since I'm alone today, because I basically have no friends, and any friends that I do have left me a long time ago, I thought, what better subjects to talk about for an entire hour or 10 minutes or however long I can ramble on about it is, than myself, right? Than my own YouTube journey from small to slightly less small. Now, basically, I just want to start a podcast because I thought it'd be fun. I thought it'd be a fun thing to do. I feel like I don't get that much content for you guys anymore because I try really hard to try and put as much time as possible into my main channel videos, so I thought I'd just set up a podcast and give you something else just for the time being, really. Basically, I thought today, since I've never really explained it in full, like unless you've genuinely been watching me since 2017, since May 2017, which I really don't expect anyone has apart from literally one person, and they only watch me because they're my mate. So I decided just to tell the entire story, really. So basically, I've wanted to be a YouTuber, like most people, for years, alright, for literal years. The first time I ever watched a YouTube video, which I said in my last video, was literally 2009. I was watching Charlie Sakulike, an absolute YouTube legend, by the way. For people who haven't seen him, look him up, watch him. Charlie Sakulike, a genuine YouTube legend, at least in my eyes. And ever since then, and the fact that I found out that they got paid for doing what they did, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. And then, of course, the natural progression, I watched Stampy videos, and I mean, come on, everyone wanted to be like Stampy back in the day. Watched Jacksepticeye videos. Never really watched PewDiePie, really. I know that most people have, but really, I've never really enjoyed his content too much. I mean, now I think he's alright, but I still don't really watch him. But since a young age, I've always wanted to do this as a job, which I still want to, and I still haven't made it yet, which is a bit sad, but hopefully, maybe. Okay, actually make me sound like I'm just in it for the money. I'm not just in it for the money, alright? I'm not just in it just to make tons of money, because I know I'm not going to. Statistically, I'm really good. I'm not going to make anything. I'm doing it because I genuinely love doing it. It's the only thing I genuinely have a passion for, which if you know me in real life will sound very weird, because whenever anyone asks me what my passion is, I don't say anything, alright? Like, I'm a very bland, basic person, so the fact that I actually like something to the point where I say it's a passion is quite weird for me. But May 2017, I finally turned 13. And since, I was a little nice polite Christian child, I'm not actually Christian by the way, that was just a joke, I waited until the legal age to then set up my first ever YouTube account, which is the exact same one that I have to this day, alright? I've never switched YouTube accounts, I've always had that one, which moderately explains why I have quite a lot of inactive subscribers, because I've literally had that one since I was like 12. But I set it up, and then the first day, I think I'd already uploaded 2 videos. Yeah, I was uploading more then when I first ever started off my channel than I am now. That's a bit. Great YouTuber I am. They weren't good videos, alright? It was literally, I still hadn't upgraded from the Xbox One yet, because I literally only got my Xbox 360 in like 2015. So I was recording it with my HP laptop, which had a terrible camera, right? Like, the really, generically terrible cameras that you see, like the really pixelated, the audio's delayed massively, it's just genuinely disgusting. That's what I had, recording my TV screen while playing Skyrim on the Xbox 360. I wish I still had clips, but I just don't. I deleted them all. I think it was like the beginning of a boss all capitals, trying to be like Jacksepticeye was my title. And to be fair, for me back then, it did pretty well. It got like 50 something views, which for my first ever video, I was very happy with, but it was very evident from the like to dislike ratio and from the fact that I only gave 1 sub and I knew that one person that the content wasn't very good. But I continued on that because I've always loved Skyrim. I always thought it was a great game, so I kept uploading more and more Skyrim videos. I think I uploaded like 3 in one day before. Like, I would just literally constantly record and upload. No edits though. I didn't edit a single thing. I literally clicked record, let it play out. I play it for 14 minutes because I didn't understand how to actually verify my account, and YouTube only allows people who aren't verified to upload for more than 14 minutes, and literally that's it. That was literally my beginning. I remember I once pulled out double swords and started singing the Attack on Titan theme song, alright? I don't understand why anyone subbed to me in the first place. And I literally grinded that out for an entire summer, alright? Like, every day I was recording, uploading, consistently, at least once a week. But most days it was more like once a day, twice a day. Like, I was genuinely going at it very hard, which is something I've never taken a break from YouTube, alright? Like, I've never really gone away from it. I've at least uploaded once a week, every week, since I've started 3 years ago. And then finally, at the end of 2017, I got a PlayStation 4, which was great for me, alright? This is absolutely amazing. I was like, wow, the PS4 actually has built-in recording software, so I can actually screen record instead of having to, you know, record the screen with my laptop. That's pretty cool. The PS4 controller actually has a microphone on it as well, which means that I can actually talk into it instead of having to use my HP laptop again with the terrible audio. That's another bonus. And there's actually an editing software on there which I can use because there's Share Factory, because I didn't understand how to actually get editing softwares on my laptop. Also, I'm pretty sure my laptop had not been able to run them alright. Like, Jesus Christ, my laptop's terrible. So I got that, and that's when stuff started picking up for me. Still, by then, I'd been doing it for about 6 months, and I think I'd only gained like 5-10 subs, alright. I was not gaining anything, and I knew pretty much everyone who was subbed to me. But yeah, again, I stayed at it, I stayed consistent, I kept uploading Destiny 2 videos now, because that was literally the only game I had on PS4 for like maybe 4 months, so I just consistently uploaded Destiny 2, even though it was Let's Plays, it was like kill compilations, like anything I could make, I would do for this. And back then, by the way, I forgot to say my name. My name back then on YouTube was Ultimate Gamer. Yes, my name on PlayStation to this day is still Ultimate Gamer. Oh, and that was my first ever YouTuber name. How times have changed. But I bring this up because in early 2018, I decided to change my name, finally. After almost a year of having it as Ultimate Gamer, I decided to change it to the fateful name, The Games Corner, which sounds more like a collective than it does one person, but it was at least a step up from Ultimate Gamer. And this fateful time was when I discovered a game named Fortnite, which strikes fear into the hearts of many now, but back then, back in 2018, early 2018, it was the game of the gods. So I made countless videos on that. I think I genuinely made 100 Fortnite videos. Like, I would just consistently go and I'd play every game with my mates. I would literally record every game and make compilations. I'd make just playing a match. I'd make playthroughs. I would literally do anything and everything possible, and that's when it started. I mean, I say moderately going okay. It took me 6 months from getting 10 subs at the beginning of the year, and I think in summer 2018 I finally hit 50 subscribers. I remember my 50 sub special was in Fortnite. Yes, I made it with my mate in Fortnite without any edits because I'm smart. I built a giant 50 in Fortnite Creative, and that was my 50 sub special. Like, yep, I'm real cool. And things just get going up from here, alright. Like, I was never really gaining consistently. I maybe gained like 5 subs a month, if that. Like, really, I was not doing very well whatsoever. But the thing is with YouTube is that I've never really got demotivated, alright. I've always just stuck to it, and I've kept uploading consistently and never really stopped because I've always loved it. Even back then when I was making genuinely terrible videos, I always loved uploading, and that anticipation of seeing how it does, seeing how whether people like it or not, getting the comments, reading through the feedback, and just all that. I've always loved it. It's something which I've genuinely loved for years. I mean, still back then I was really not getting many like comments whatsoever. I think I get like 2 comments a video, and they were from people I know, but still enjoyed it a lot. You know, I kept going again. I started making different reviews, alright. I started making like Watch Dogs 2 reviews, which was my first ever video to ever hit over 1k views, and first ever video to even hit over 100 views really. Was, is Watch Dogs 2 worth it in 2018? Because I remember I actually loved Watch Dogs 2. Like, I replayed that so much. I got it second hand for like £5, and I played so much. It's the only ever game I've ever got a platinum trophy on PlayStation is Watch Dogs 2, alright. It is a great game. And that got me from like 50 to 60 subs, which, yes, 1,000 people, only 10 people sub for me, not very good. But for me back then, that was like, wait, a video gained me 10 subs. This is, oh my god, this is mental. Like, obviously comparing that to now, that's really nothing. But back then, that genuinely meant so much. I was like, Jesus Christ. And this is when my first ever commentary series came in. First time I ever made any form of commentary video, because the first ever commentator I ever started watching was 2016 Kavos. I loved Kavos, alright, and I still do. I still think he's a great YouTuber, and I still watch every single one of his videos, and back then I loved him so much, alright. Like, I genuinely wanted to be like Kavos. So I set up a series, definitely not ripping him off or anything, but I named it Clickbait Cancer. If you know anything about Kavos, remember any of his old series, then you know exactly what I ripped that off of. And I started going after money glitch channels, alright. And the first person, the fateful person who's very important to this story, their name is Sam Cram, a GTA Money Glitch YouTuber with 100,000 subscribers. And Money Glitch God, he's a man who I genuinely think he hates me. Like, he's literally rants about me on live streams on countless occasions. He doesn't like me one bit, which is a bit sad if you think about it, because this man's like a fully grown man, and at the time I was about 13, 14, and I was genuinely getting under his skin, which is funny for me, but sad for him, really. I'll just make these videos showing that I literally used to go through like all of their recent videos for the past month, look through all their comment section, and notice that people saying it's fake, it's not true, it doesn't happen. So I get all that. I talk to people there. Like I genuinely put days of research into these, and they did very well. Like the Sam Cram ones used to get like 500 views. Money Glitch Gold would get like 1,000 views. Like those ones used to do very well. And there's a few others. There's like Tenzin Gamer, which used to get like 500 views. It's basically just the big boys in the Money Glitch community. And in March 2019, the fateful day happened where Sam Cram himself watched one of my videos and he said, okay mate, if you make a GTA related video or a GTA Money Glitch video, I will promote you to my 100,000 subscribers. And I basically just went, well, these are all my morals, here's everything I believe in, this is everything I've called you out for, let's chuck them out the window, alright? I need this opportunity. So I literally make a Money Glitch video, he promotes it, and it doesn't really do that well, to be fair. It gets like 2k views, which was very good for me at the time, alright? I never got a video over 2k views. Like this was great for me. I gained like 50 subs, and that was the first time I ever got recognition. I'd finally hit 100 subs after 2 years. And this was amazing for me, alright? Like I genuinely was like ecstatic. This was great. I thought this was my big break. Then I started doing Money Glitch videos. They were doing moderately well for me at the time. I was getting like the views I do now. I was getting like 200 views, like 100 views per video. I was at least getting 100 views per video, right? Like it was doing moderately okay. Then I suddenly grew a conscience and realized that making fake videos which don't really work is a disgusting, scummy and horrible thing to do. Yeah, Matic, if you're watching this, me and you are the same buddy. We both made Money Glitch videos, you know, mad lad, love you Matic. So I quit that and I started doing commentary. And this is where the good stuff started happening, alright? This is where the great stuff starts happening. So I'm just making commentary videos, making them really on trending topics or anything that's coming up. Maybe on that LT Cobra situation because that was very big at the time. And this is where I meet a person called Kuda the Nerd, a YouTuber, 300 subs at the time, and I was on about 100. I was basically just being really nice to me. He was saying that my content was good, saying he was enjoying the videos, and basically just motivating me and bringing me up. And this is the first time I ever really had someone which I classify as a YouTube friend. Which sounds really cringy when you say it, but honestly, it was great at the time, alright? And then I just got my PC, I got Discord, and then me and him were literally talking like every single day, alright? Like me, him, and a few other people. I think there was like Noxis there, who was a Fortnite YouTuber. A guy called Mr. So Shadow, another great guy, and a few other people as well. And we were just playing Minecraft every day, and those times were great, alright? And it was around this time, around June 2019, that I got the fateful DM, which genuinely is what made me just like, well, I've actually got me on the map. I'm literally on 700 subs now a year later, but this is what changed everything for me, alright? I got a DM from a man called Daffy. You probably have no clue who he is. I didn't at the time either, but he's a great guy. I've said that now, and I know so many people I know are just going to be here like, oh, Daffy's an idiot, mate, but I still have respect for him for what he did for me. He DM'd me saying, hey, do you want to be in this YouTube group chat called the CSS, which has now been taken down, it's completely and utterly gone. We've all been removed, the group chat's destroyed, but it was honestly, I was literally jumping for joy, right? I joined and there were so many cool people in there, people who I watched the content of, people who I know of before, and people who I've just never heard of who then became really good friends. And literally overnight, I went from like 140 subs to 200 subs, literally when I woke up. Like genuinely, that was insane. And this is when I started making a big break, alright? Like I was just completely motivated. I was just going in, I was making videos literally all the time on anything I could get my hands on. And this is where really the greatest thing happens, alright? Like I have massive respect for Daffy, and I keep saying these great things keep happening, but 2019 was a very good year, right? I absolutely love 2019. This is when a YouTuber known as Widget, someone who you may have heard me talk about before, considering I made 2 20-minute videos on them in the past, and this is really what started off everything for me and really started off one of the best friendships I've genuinely ever had, like just in my life in general, right? This really started off something which I'm very grateful for, and I genuinely thank the guy for, even though I dislike them and they dislike me and we have banter and it's very like, we have a very real relationship. I thank Widget for this, because if not, then I would have never met some of the best people I know. You wondering who I'm on about? I'm on about someone who, yet again, I've made a video on in the past, a 10-minute video on, did quite well, you know, named R2DB. Yep, they're genuinely probably the best friend I've ever had, like, on this site or just in general, alright? Like, no need to get all soppy or anything, but genuinely, if you're watching this, my guy, DM me, alright? We were very good friends, we had some very big banter, and yeah, things have gone a bit downhill, but honestly, we used to be really good friends, alright? This happened, this is the first ever drama I ever got into, alright? Like, it was me, R2DB, and a few other people just all making videos on this guy, talking about it. He was making videos back on us. Like, it was genuinely a really fun time, alright? Like, it was just a good time to be alive. First ever R2DB diss track dropped, the Widget diss track, which was absolute banger. It's down now because the entire channel's been taken down, not Widget's, R2DB's, but that was a banger, right? That was a great video. And stuff was looking up, right? Like, I was talking to this guy every single day, we were in calls all the time, alright? We were doing really well, making videos together all the time. when I met Owen Powell, which was a weird relationship till to this day. Barely speak to the fella, but very good videos back then, really good times, and honestly, it was probably the best time of my life back then. I was literally, my content back then was terrible, and my sub growth was really not that good, alright? I think I gained like 50 subs in a month, which is what I average around now, but like, it was the best month for me back then, but it started sloping again. By the end of the year, I was on like 20 subs per month, which really isn't really that good. But I was honestly very happy. That was genuinely probably the best time, alright? I had loads of friends, we were all happy, we were all getting along. I had a really close friend, which we really got along, and honestly, it was great. It was fantastic. And things were going well until like February this year, alright? When I went back to gameplay commentary. And basically what happened in February was that me and Mr. R2GB had a falling out. We stopped being friends. It seems like I'm just doing a documentary of our friendship by this point, but it's not about my YouTube life as well. I went back to gameplay commentary, and it wasn't that good. It was very obvious I was doing it for views, alright? And he saw that and he pointed it out, and we had gotten arguments about it, and really it killed our friendship over YouTube content. We genuinely killed our friendship over YouTube content. This is the more I say it out loud, the more sad it is. So I start making trash content again. He stopped being my friend. Things went like that for a while, and then suddenly I've started making some okay videos. This is about where my content on my channel like actually starts, because I took down a lot of videos, alright? I've been doing YouTube for years. I've probably uploaded in my lifespan around 1,000 videos, but I've taken down so many because I'm just not happy with them anymore. But around the time I'm on about now is about when my earliest videos are on my channel. And this is where I first ever started getting some recognition, alright? Like, I was making videos and they were getting they were doing very well. Like, I gained 120 something subs in a month, and I was absolutely like, that's the best month I've ever had, alright? Like, I was doing very well. I was very happy with this. I managed in like 2 months to double my sub count from around 300 when I first started doing gameplay commentary again to 630 until I started making the content I do now. And I was doing great. Like, I'm very grateful for that. Like, I was doing very well. I was doing better than most people I knew, and I was very happy. Then I suddenly came to the realization that the content I was making just wasn't for me, right? Like, yeah, it was fun to do. It was easy to do. Like, you could literally make it in about like 3 hours. Like, it really was nothing. All I need to do is just literally look at someone else's video, take all their points, take everything from them, and then just put it into my own little words and make that mine. And it was very easy. It was quite fun, but I wanted to put something where I could actually put more effort into it, try to be slightly more original, and just do something which I can look at and be proud of, alright? Like, I'm still proud of those older videos I make, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm proud of where they got me in that time in my life, but it's just something that I can look back on now and genuinely feel like a sense of pride that I've put like as much effort as possible into that video, that I've done as much as possibly can into that video, and that is as good as I could possibly make it, which is somewhat what I feel like I'm doing now. Like, I know it's not the best, but I'm very happy with it, and that really catches me up. I've been recording this for 23 minutes. I'm probably gonna be able to compress this down into like a 5 to 10-minute podcast, but yeah, that's pretty much the story of Noxis. And now we close the book. I'm not dying, it's just that I've ran out of stuff to say. So yeah, thank you so much for listening. I hope you did enjoy this. If you want to see more like this, then please leave a comment down below telling me what else I should talk about. And anyone, please, anyone who wants to come on this, just DM me, alright? Me talking alone in my room for half an hour, really? I know I do it a lot anyway, but I should probably get someone else on here, so that means I can actually at least have someone funny on this. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, listening, how do I end this off? Just have a nice day, mates, bye.